Hello, hi there Tauruses, I do hope that you're all well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic. And if you'd like to know more about me and my services, or perhaps join me on my Facebook page where I give live daily guidance, all the links are just down below guys, so do have a look there too. So, this is your love horoscope for March 2018, and if you're watching me for the first time, how I work is I work with energies, I work with my spirit guides, and I look at the energies to give you some insight so that you can navigate through the month successfully also too. So I only ever do these in one take, so hopefully the door won't go and my dogs are snoring in the background, so I do apologise if you do happen to hear them. But Tauruses, what is it that my guides want you to know when it comes to your love life? They're saying here there's a lot of, and I've only noticed this with one other star sign, and it's coming up in your star sign too, and basically you seem to have some interference from other people, or for some of you an ex, trying to hamper a connection that you're wanting to be in now or are in now. It's quite deliberate, intentional, trying to split you up from somebody or try to sour the water, to put oil in the water. Like it's kind of like it's just like outside influence basically coming in this month into what it is you're trying to achieve in your love life. It doesn't matter what your status is, you just need to watch out for this. And my guides are basically saying to you that you need to be thinking about what it is that you want to do before you do it, or think about things before you react to things. Because the thing is, think about when people try to sour the waters. It's a form of bullying, isn't it? It's a form of somebody trying to see whether if their effects are working, and if they see that it is, then they'll do it some more. It's a bit like when people like troll people on Facebook or something like things like that. They're trying to see a reaction out of you, and then if you take the bait, then they just do it more. And this is what this person feels like they're doing. They're just not their best self right now, and it's because they feel some sort of sense of injustice that they kind of feel like they want to kind of interfere, basically. So think before you react to this person who's trying to interfere in your love life. This month, or peoples, for some of you it will be peoples like family members or a group of friends, also too, but for most of you I'm getting it's an ex who seems to be very disgruntled. So because I get here that you're in a new cycle with somebody, so even if you're with somebody for a while, it feels like you're getting in a really good groove or cycle, or you're just about to, if you're dating, getting in with somebody where it's new and you're hopeful and things are flowing quite well, and then bam, sort of middle of the month, starts maybe the second, but it could be the third, you kind of just get, it's really subtle manipulation. It's very subtle at first. I don't think you necessarily see it coming. It's almost like you suddenly hear that someone said something, or you see something posted on Facebook, or you get a missed call about something. It starts really subtly, but it is there. Someone's trying to basically do a form of bullying or a form of attacking you and your character, make up stuff, or to get to somebody else that you're in a connection with, basically. But the way that it perhaps also starts for some of you, is that somebody may be trying to reconnect with you that is past, you haven't seen them for a while or whatever. They are hopeful to get back with you, and because you're like, I can't because I'm not interested, or I can't because I'm with somebody else right now, they get so rejected that they just don't behave very, very well. And my guides are saying here, this is why you need to think about before you react, because basically they don't want you to react necessarily the way that this person is, no matter what they do, because the more that you react, the more they'll do it. You almost really do need to close the door on those people or that person that is doing something to try to interfere with your happiness. So it could be as simple as you're starting to date somebody, and somebody who you thought was your friend suddenly tells you something highly negative about the person, like, oh, I suddenly found out that they, robbed a bank or something. They're lying. They're trying to interfere with you being with that person. You need to find out and figure out things for yourself. If you react, you'll make mistakes. If you react to that person that's trying to be negative, it will carry on for longer. So they say think before you speak. they're quite determined little bunny or group of people, whoever it is, that seem to want to interfere. And the best thing that you can do, because it will get to you, you know, this kind of behaviour does get to people, is to really focus on your own truth, your truth in your own heart, on the truth that you're having with the person that you want or the person that you desire. So for example, it could be that you have somebody saying, I don't think that person's good for you, and maybe they're doing it for very protective reasons. Not everybody's going to be interfering because it's from a bad place, albeit it is coming across that way. It's still your choice about whether you are with somebody or not with somebody. It's not for them to tell you to do. They can advise you, but there shouldn't be this pressure, this kind of whole negativity that comes with it, that's almost trying to force you to view things their way, or to offer you to get back with them, or for them to interfere. So if you can try to just look at the solutions, trust yourself, think before you speak, you'll get through this period. You know, shut the door on them, close them off, switch them off, you know, block them off if you have to. Don't let that get to you. I know for some of you it might not be possible, because it could be your mother, quite frankly, to be able to close that door, but do try in your way to manage it so that you are listening to yourself, and that you're not letting that negativity, or that you believe what they're trying to tell you to put you off the situation, because it's not true. You'll have much more success in this also if you can do it that way, and you'll save the connection that you're in if you can do that, because the worst thing you can do is to believe the hype, because you'll then be sending a message to the person that you desire or that you're with, that you believe others over them, and it's certain doom then if you do that. So for the sake of what's happening with you and somebody else, the attention and the belief needs to go with them and not with the other people or the other person that's trying to ruin it. So I hope I've conveyed that well, because I think that can play out in so many different ways, depending on whether it's the ex or whether it's a family member, or whether it's multiple people. It will play out different ways. You just need to be warned that you have this challenge this month. But important you don't get sidetracked and lose out on what's happening in your love life because of the interference of other people. So I do hope that that's helped give you some clarity with regards to the energy that's coming before you in this month, dear Tauruses, so that you can navigate it in the way that's best for you and your light. So you all have an amazing month, and I shall see you again in April. Take care.